It has become a standard refrain in recent U.S. elections at least. American voters saying, if my candidate doesn't win, I'm moving to Canada. Well, there is a group of Americans that is on the move. They're known as preppers. They aren't coming to Canada, but they're getting close. A large area of the northwestern U.S. has become a sanctuary for a group that calls itself the American Redoubt movement. Their concerns go well beyond politics, and as the CBC's Aaron Collins tells us, they're hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst.
The fertile ground and wide open spaces of Montana's Flathead County are a big draw for some Americans who are worried about what the future holds. Sparsely populated and with ample fresh water and game to hunt, this part of the world has long attracted people looking to escape the trappings of the modern world. Now, Montana, along with neighboring Idaho and Wyoming, as well as parts of Washington and Oregon, have been branded the American Redoubt, essentially a place for primarily conservative and Christian Americans to come to prepare for the worst. That's what brought DJ LeBaron here. LeBaron, who was actually born and raised in Canada, worries about surviving a natural disaster like a major earthquake or flood.
People are not prepared. And when bad things happen, people that we called friends for years no longer your friends.
Now, LeBaron runs a store to help outfit people with survival gear and teach them how to use it. And he said it's not just natural disasters that have people moving to the Redoubt.
I think a lot of people are moving into this area because they feel more secure here than they do anywhere else.
Chuck Levesque has stored years' worth of food and fuel inside his mountainside Montana home. And his primary concern isn't a natural disaster, but a man-made one.
An economic collapse of our economy because of the national debt and the deficit spending that's going on unchecked.
Levesque also worries about political instability or a collapse of the electricity grid that would knock out power to his home. And those concerns about an uncertain future are ramping up here as a polarizing and contentious presidential campaign heads into the home stretch. Aaron Collins, CBC News, Flathead County, Montana.